Hello and welcome to Sports 360. I am your host, Ahmed Hamad. Keshav Maharaj of South Africa, Masterful, Maiden first. 5 wicket haul gives South Africa a 1-0 lead in the three-match one-day series against Australia in Australia. Aiden Markram, Temba Bavuma, Matthew Britsky also made important half centuries as South Africa thumped Australia by 98 runs. What a significant victory. The margin finished as Australia's heaviest runs defeat at home since 1991. So, Keshav Maharaj claimed his first ODI career 5 wicket haul as South Africa registered an emphatic series opening win over Australia at Cairns. Batting first, South Africa scored 296 for the loss of 8 wicket in their stipulated 50 overs. And in reply, Australia at home, chasing a target of 297, were bundled out for 198 in 40.5 overs, thus losing the match by 98 runs. Looking at the scorecard, and when South Africa were put into bat first, the opening pair put on a 92 runs partnership in 17 overs between Ryan Rickleton and Aiden Markram. 92 runs partnership, but it was broken in the 17th over when Ryan Rickleton departs after scoring 33 of 43 balls, hitting three fours, caught by Marnus Labuschagne off the bowling of Travis Head. The second wicket fell at 131. The other opener, Aiden Markram, departs in the 24th over, scoring 82, 18 runs short. Yes, he fell 18 runs short of century. He made 82 of 81 balls, hitting 9 fours with a strike rate of 101.23. Batting in one day international and scoring runs at run a ball is brilliant batting. 82. He was caught by wicketkeeper Josh Inglis off the bowling of Ben Dawshes. The third wicket fell at 223. Yes, the partnership took their total from 131 to 223 in the 40th over when Matthew Britsky, the third man to go, scoring 57 of 56 balls, hitting 7 fours and 1 6, and with a strike rate of 101.78. He was caught by Aaron Hardy off the bowling of right arm leg spinner Adam Zampa. Then the fourth wicket, back to back 2 wicket, 1 run later. South Africa lost their fourth wicket, Tristan Stubb, in the 41st over, and Tristan Stubb was out without scoring, without disturbing the scorer. He was out facing two deliveries caught by Cameron Green off the bowling of Travis Head. The fifth wicket fell at 230. Dribble Brevis, who was brilliant in the T20 series, was out after scoring only 6 from 2 balls. He hit just 1 6, but was out after scoring 6, caught by Carey off the bowling of Travis Head. So half of the South African side was back in the pavilion in the 41st over with just 230 runs on the board. They scored another 75 runs from the remaining 10 overs but lost 5 wickets. Wickets fell in clutter and the sixth wicket fell at 266. Temba Bavuma, the captain of South Africa, departs after scoring 65 of 74 balls, hitting 7 4 and 1 6, and his strike rate was 87 points. Yes, 65 of 74, hitting 5 4 with a strike rate of 87.83. Temba Bavuma was out, clean bowled by Ben Dawshes. So the sixth wicket at 266, the seventh at 284. Keshav Maharaj in the 49th over was the eighth man to go, scoring 13 of 12 balls with the help of 2 fours caught by Green off the bowling of Hat. While the eighth wicket at 285, Perennial Sobran in the 49th over was the eighth man to go, scoring 1 of 2 balls, and he was run out by Travis Head, while Andre Berger remained unbeaten on one, and South Africa, batting first, scored 296 for the loss of 8 wicket in their stipulated 50 overs, scoring their runs at 5.92 runs, hitting 28 fours and 3 sixes. Looking at the Australian bowling attack, Josh Hazlewood, 8 overs, 1 maiden, 36 runs and no wicket. Ben Dawshes, 9 over, 53 runs and 2 wicket with economy of 5.88. Then Nathan Ellis, 10 overs, 54 runs and no wicket with economy of 5.40. But Alan Hardy was very expensive. He bowled just 2 overs and gave away 20 runs at 10 runs per over. And then Travis Head, a utility bowler, part-time bowler. He bowled full quota of 10 overs. In fact, 9 overs, gave away 57 runs, but he captured 4 valuable wickets, and his economy was 6.33. Adam Zampa, the right-arm leg spinner, bowled 10 overs, gave away 58 runs and captured 1 wicket, while Manas Labuschagne also bowled 2 overs and he gave away 14 runs without taking a wicket. In reply, Australia, chasing a target of 297 runs, had a brilliant start, scoring 60 quick runs in 7 overs, but they lost their first wicket on the first ball of the 8 over, and Travis Head, the opening batsman, was the first man to go, scoring 27 of 24 balls, hitting 6-4, and he was stumped by Ryan Rickleton of the bowling of left-arm leg spinner Subrahman. The second wicket fell at 61, and now the clutter of wicket. 5 wickets fell in between 25 runs, and the second wicket of Manas Labuschagne, although he took a review, but was plumb in front of the wicket, and the second wicket fell at 61, and Manas Labuschagne was out after scoring 1 from 6 ball, a laboured inning, and he was legged before by Keshav Maharaj. Then the third wicket at 67. From 60 without loss, Australia was 67 for 3, and the third man to go was Cameron Green on the 11th, yes, on the first ball of the 11th over, and Cameron Green was out after scoring 3 from 8 ball. Again, left arm leg spinner Keshav Maharaj, his first 5 wicket haul, best bowling career, took Cameron Green and the fourth wicket at 75. Josh English in the 13th over departs, and Josh English could only score 5 from 9 ball, and he was also clean bowled by Keshav Maharaj. The fifth wicket at 75. In the 13th over, Alex Carey was out on the very first ball, leg before by Keshav Maharaj. The sixth wicket at 89 in the 17th over, Aaron Hardy was the sixth man to go, scoring 4 from 10 balls, and he was also clean bowled by Keshav Maharaj. The seventh wicket at 160, 71 runs, 7 wicket partnership between Mitchell Marsh and Ben Dawes took Australia from 89 for 6 to 160 for 7, and the seventh man to go was Ben Dawes, scoring 33 of 52 balls, hitting 3 fours, and he was caught by Brevis of the bowling of Andre Berger. The eighth wicket at 174, Mitchell Marsh was out in the 37th over. He made 88 runs, only 12 runs short of his fourth century in one day international. He made 88 of 96 balls, hitting 10 fours with a strike rate of 92. He was caught by wicketkeeper Ryan Rickleton after bowling of Andre Berger. The ninth wicket at 197, Nathan Ellis was the ninth man to go, scoring 14 from 20 balls, hitting 1-4 and 1-6 with a strike rate of 70, and he was legged before by Lungi Nigiri. The 10th and final wicket at 198 in the 41st over, Adam Zampa was the last man to go, scoring 11 from 18 balls, and he was clean bowled by Lungi Nigiri, while Josh Hazlewood remained unbeaten on one, and Australia were bundled out for 198 in 40.5 overs, thus losing the match by a significant margin of 98 runs. Looking at the South African bowling attack, Andre Berger, 8 overs, 1 maiden, 54 runs and 2 wicket. Lungi Nigiri, 4.5 overs, 28 runs and 2 wicket. Parallel Sobran, 10 overs, 46 runs and 1 wicket. And Keshav Maharaj, what a brilliant bowling, left-arm bowling spin of Keshav Maharaj, 10 overs, 1 maiden, 33 runs and 5 wicket. And Aiden Makram also bowled 8 overs, gave away 35 runs without taking a wicket. Now looking at the inning of both the team, how their inning progressed. South Africa in the first power play, in first 10 overs, scored 56 runs without any loss. They kept their wickets in hand, and their first 50 came in 8.3 overs, and the first 50 runs partnership between Aiden Makram and Rickleton. Makram scored 30 and Rickleton 19, the 50 of 51 balls. Then the second power play from over number 11 to 40. This is the middle part of the ring when the field restriction releases, and mandatory, and in that partnership, in that period from 11 to 40th over, South Africa made 167 runs, losing 3 wickets. And in the last 10 overs, South Africa had another 71 runs. Yes, from over number 41 to 50, South Africa added 73 runs but lost 5 wickets. And on the other hand, when we look at the Australian inning, Australia also scored 67 runs in their first power play, which is first 10 overs, but they lost 2 wickets. And in the middle part, where South Africa scored 167 for the loss of 3 wickets from over number 11 to 40, Australia could only scored 129 and lost 6 wickets, 3 more wickets than South Africa. And same is the case in the last 10 overs from over number 41 to 50. Australia could only score 2 runs and their last 2 wickets also fell. So Australia were far, far behind as compared to South Africa, and that is the reason South Africa winning the opening match of the 3 one-day international by a convincing 98 runs and also leading the series 1-0. Defending the highest total at the venue, which is 296, South Africa grabbed the match by the horns when they took 6 for 29 between the 8th and 17th over as Maharaj delivered a sterling spell, which he found appreciable turn and maintained a consistent line to pick 5 for 33. At one time, he had 5 for 9. The margin finished as Australia's heaviest defeat since 1991. Maharaj was omitted from the T20 squad as all format coach Shukri Conrad preferred spin bowling all rounders in the squad but served up a reminder of his efficacy in shorter format with his performance in case conditions suited him, as they did the other spinners involved. Off spinner Parallel Sobran was the other early wicket taker and finished with 1 for 46 in 10 overs on his debut. While in the first inning, Australia relied on the part time spinner Travis Head, who bowled 9 overs with a return of 4 for 57. As the number suggests, the surface was slow and spinners friendly, with this being just a 6 one-day international to be played at Cairns, it was difficult to judge a par score. South Africa proved to be in excess of par, and their try of half centuries from Aiden Markram, Matthew Britsky, and Temba Bavuma were more valuable than they initially appeared to be. Australia only batting real batting resistance came in the form of their captain Mitchell Marsh, who fell 12 runs short of fourth ODI century. He shared in a 71-run, 7 wicket partnership with Ben Dawes, which gave their inning some heft. The partnership came after Marsh watched his lineup collapse and squandered a rollicking start against South Africa's seamers. Marsh and had scored 60 in the first 7 overs, and the highlight was head takedown of left arm seamer Andre Berger, who hit for 5 fours in an over. One of these came off the edge, but the other 4 were full blooded blows down the ground over mid wicket and through the offside as Australia brought up 50 in 5 overs. But in the end, the clutter of wicket as Australia lost the 5 wicket in no time and the match changes completely. And South Africa now are 1-0 up. And looking at the series, looking at their performance in the T20, it is going to be a competitive 1-day series as well. Wishing both the team best of luck. We come to the end of our series. We come to the end of our show. Till the next program, it's goodbye from Sports 360.